What's going on, everyone? It is Paul, the 920 Trader with 920 Trading and Trading Decoded. Today's Thursday. It's not Wednesday. Today's Thursday, May 30th, 2024, and this is how we trade the spot today. So if you remember back, but before I go there, folks, if you like our videos, please go ahead and like and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your notifications. That way you can be notified when we drop new content, which is twice a day, sometimes on the weekends. So we do the pre-market analysis about what we think is going to happen, or what if this happens, then this is what we expect, and then a recap at the end of the day, folks. So if you like them, go ahead and subscribe, but also leave us a comment. We would greatly appreciate that, and please share. So here we go. Pre-market high, folks. We're talking about pre-market high earlier today, 524.80. Pre-market low, 522.70. So we're talking about a little over $2, folks. So we can take $2 moves all day long. Now, if you go back to the video this morning, if you haven't watched the morning videos, please go check those morning videos. So here's what we do in those morning videos. We do the analysis. We say, okay, if this happens, then we expect this to happen. And if this happens, we expect this to happen. Trading is an if-then game. If this happens, then we expect this to happen. And that's how we need to trade, folks. If this line is hit, then we expect this to happen, and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. That's why we do technical analysis. So the morning analysis deals with what I expect to happen if X happens. Okay, so if X happens, we expect Z to happen. So that's what we're looking at, folks. So we got this level up here, 524.80, and I said, you know what? If we take this level up here, what I'm looking for, and again, it was right around this time where I was making the video this morning, so somewhere around 8:30, 8:45, somewhere right around in here, and we punched this pre-market high, 524.80. And I said, you know what? If we get to this level, if we take out pre-market high, so in other words, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a wick, not a close above this level. A close above this level gives us support. So I'm looking for a wick above this level, a recapture back to the downside. At that point, we can go short. Okay. We're trying to take out pre-market high, and then we go maybe take out that pre-market low. That's what we're looking at. So let's get into the chart, folks. So guess what happened? That's exactly what happened, folks. We took this wick, exactly what I wanted to happen. And this happens all the time. We take out either pre-market high or pre-market low, and then it goes in the other direction. It happens all the time, folks. But again, go back and look. Go back and test it. It doesn't happen every time, but a vast majority of the time, it happens, folks. So again, we took out this wick through the level, got that support at that level, and you know what? At that point, go short. See where we can take it. Now, I was looking for at least this 5-minute double bottom right here. It didn't happen, folks, so I gave it a bunch of time to get down here. When I realized that it wasn't going to get down to that level, I took the trade off the table. I wasn't interested in, any kind of pushes. I can always, number one, you can't grow your capital unless you protect it, and that was, is a positive trade, not by much, but nevertheless a positive trade. So we did it again, folks. We got that push up, we got that wick. I made this smaller. We got that wick, same spot, folks. It's the same exact spot. I had somebody in the group said to me, why did you take this trade? So we understand why you took this trade. Why'd you take this trade? I took this trade for the same exact reason why I took this trade. Okay, so it was the same exact reason. Now, at this point, once we push through back to the downside, I'm looking for pre-market low. So pre-market low at this time, and we didn't get it. We bounced around here for a few minutes, and we started going back up, and I said to myself, I don't know if I'm interested. I can always get back in the trade. So I took it off on this green candle. Again, really super nice move back to the downside. I caught it before we got into the fishtail. This was a simple resistance play right here, folks. This was a pre-fishtail, so just a real aggressive 920 trade back to the downside. Third trade out of the gate, we rejected off of VWAP right in here, then came back down to the downside. We were closing right at this 5-minute double bottom again. We had this double cross to the downside on this candle. So I said, take the trade and see if, again, we can start pushing down. Well, we didn't push all the way down to that pre-market low. Had a hard time getting a pre-market low. And at this point, we are 1, 2, 3 trades into the day. So we are 3 trades into the day, and we are an hour and 15 minutes into the day. And I said at that point, I'm good. It's been a really, really good day at that point. And besides, I'm looking for major levels. If I hit a major level, then yeah, I will consider putting on a trade. So I didn't have any kind of major level in here. Nothing, nothing, nothing. And you can say, well, you didn't have a major level in here. But no, this was a continuation play. So we had a play down, pull back, continuation play back to the downside. That is the why behind taking this play right here. And again, we were breaching this 5-minute double bottom. It's a pre-market double bottom. And again, nothing to the upside because, again, folks, I'm looking for major levels. I like to take my plays off those major levels so I know exactly where to get out when the trade goes against me, because trust me, I have plenty of losing trades that go against me all the time. So the closer you can get to a specific level, the better you will be. So again, I missed some really, really nice plays to the upside. I think probably I would have taken this trade, but I went to lunch. Because I never take that. So after we make this low, I never take that first cross to the upside. But this second cross, that's a totally different story right here. Where's going to be the stop if I take this trade? And I didn't. It's kind of moot. So it doesn't really matter where my stop was. You can use a swing low. Again, you got to swing low over here. You don't want to go this low or even this wick. That's kind of crazy, kind of kooky. But anyway, it just ran up and it started melting up, and we took out this pre-market high. And then what did we have? We had a cross to the downside, and we had another cross to the downside right here. This is where it really started printing. It's getting relatively late into the trading day. We had a couple hours left in the trading day at this point. What do we have? An hour and 15 minutes at this point. Did not take this trade. Did not take this trade inside power hour. Power hour is, I think it's right in here. No, we still had time left in the trading day here, folks. We still had a little over an hour. Power hours right in here, folks. So 15.19. Nice kiss of the 9. Back to the downside. Didn't take anything. I really, quite frankly, there was we have a pivot point down in here, 523.80. So right in here, we needed to breach and close below 80 to get into the trade. And again, at that point, I said, well, we got this wick to take care of. I just wasn't interested in putting on any trades, much to my chagrin, because look at this. It was just the absolute cleanest move of the day. I did, however, start making some, moves to the downside, and I said, you know what? I'm going to jump on this bus. I had another pivot point down here, and I took it once we closed below that pivot point. Took it for it's a massive play in a minute's time, folks. I mean, I was in this just from a percentage standpoint. I think it was like 130, 140%. Took a handful of contracts down there, and again, it was a really, really nice play. Super, super fast. 350 candle. Did not want to hold through that 350 candle. Look what this 350 candle did. 350 candle, and then it just ran and ran and ran. So it's just another one of those situations where I don't think it's going to run up too much, but it did. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful 350 candle. So that's how she played out today. So going back to my pre-market video, folks, it did exactly what I thought it was going to do. We took out that pre-market high, and we started making lows. Now, it took all day to get to that pre-market low, but eventually it did. So I would say it was a really, really good day. There were a lot of really, really good setups. I missed some setups in here, but again, that's okay. That's fine. If I could be done trading the first, hour and a half during the day, that's fine, and then come back for something in power hour. But again, I didn't trust anything in here, and that's okay. That's all right. So that's how we did today, folks. So if you enjoy our videos, please go ahead and give us a like and a subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your notifications. That way you can be notified when we drop new content, which is twice a day, sometimes on the weekend. Don't know if we're going to be able to do that pre-market video tomorrow, though, folks. Now, if you're interested in the live daily trading, head on over to Trading Decoded, right up here, folks, right up here. The link for that is down below. We do this all day long, every single day, folks. We talk about these trades, every single one of these setups. We talk about these setups. So come check us out. We're going to give you that first week for free. If it's for you, wonderful. If it's not, hey, we get that too. But come check us out. Now, if you're interested in the 920 crossover strategy, head on over to 920trading.com. All of the information is there for the entire world to see. There's no thousands of dollars that need to be spent on some crazy super secret strategy with some super secret sauce that just does not exist, folks. We're talking about moving averages. So for as long as moving averages have been out, guess what? The 920 has been available. But anyway, A to Z, everything is over there at 920trading.com. And also, you can sign up for our free weekly newsletter. But again, that's how we did today, folks. That's how we did it. I hope everybody had a good day today. But, above all else, I hope everybody followed your trading plan today. So again, folks, we're going to do this at the end of the day tomorrow. We're going to try to do a video tomorrow morning. Don't know if we're going to be able to. I've got a couple of things going on. So I hope everybody has a great rest of the day today. And just like I say every day, folks, have a great rest of the day. Thank you for spending some of your precious time with us today. And we will see you in the markets.